Ready? Hey, Gerald Sophrer here, ICAST 2016. Here to talk about these Raymarine E-Series units. This is my first year at Raymarine, and I'm telling you, I'm going to be with them for the long haul. The reason why, these units do everything I want them to do. Some of the best features I'm going to tell you about are some of the ones that were the most important things to me this year. Number one important thing for me right here, EV1 compass sensor. This antenna right here, you can put it anywhere in the boat, and the main reason for this is it shows the position of your boat, whether the boat's moving or not. So I didn't grow up fishing offshore. I was a target fisherman my whole life, but as I've evolved in my fishing career, I had to start fishing offshore. Well, a lot of guys back in the day used to just triangulate. I can look at that tree over here and that water tower over there, whatever, and then line up on the spot. I was never able to do that, but I was never trained to do that. So my eyes just don't work that way. So I depend strictly on this EV1. It shows the boat whether I'm moving or not. In the past, if you wasn't moving forward, the boat would constantly spin in circles. Well, now it shows the position of my boat whether I'm moving or not. So if I'm trying to hit a waypoint specifically out in front of me, I could put this heading extension on and basically draw a straight line to my waypoint. And I know about, and sometimes I'll put these range rings on the unit and it'll show the distance to that waypoint. So I know if I'm 100 feet away from a waypoint, I can line up perfectly on it and I can hit a brush pile first cast. That's huge for me. So if I got 25 brush piles marked out on the lake, I can run them, shut the trolling motor down, square up the boat, put that line right on the waypoint, make a cast at it, brush pile every time. Efficiency is everything in tournament fishing. In the past, I used to have to throw a marker buoy out, scare the fish, reel the marker buoy up. I don't have to worry about that anymore. Next feature that was my favorite thing on this unit was this knob right here. In rough water, I can grab this knob and I can zoom in and out as fast as I want on these units. Look how fast they load in. So when I'm running and I want to look at the lake from an outer point of view, all I have to do is zoom out, and when I get closer to when I want to make a sharp turn in the freshwater world, you know, staying on track might be a channel as wide as my boat that I can't get out of because I may get stuck. So I may have to hurry up and zoom in on my track real fast, and then I can make that turn. But if you got 3-foot waves, that's often hard to do with units in the past just pushing the small zoom in, zoom out button. So this knob means everything. And they also have a button here in the middle where I can just scroll over with the cursor and I can select certain things or mark waypoints or whatnot. Side vision, down vision, sonar, unbelievable. You can see everything. This is the highest resolution quality photos you're going to get on any kind of electronics in the business. It shows everything. I know for a fact, especially the sonar, I mean, I can see fish at my console. I always had an issue seeing things off my sonar at the console. I could see things great on just about any unit out there off the trolling motor. And when you put things at the console, you have a lot of interference. Well, the transducer associated with this sonar is so powerful, you can see everything. I know if I'm gonna pass over a fish, I know I'm gonna see it. So I got a lot of confidence in my sonar this year just because I was running Raymarine. But the down vision, the side vision, the new software update, you can now sit there and mark a waypoint. I can scroll over if I want to mark a specific piece of structure. I can mark a waypoint on it. Then you can edit your waypoint, put it in a file, real simple, but it marks that waypoint off to the side. So I'll put this unit, if I'm doing a lot of, for instance, Lake Champlain, I was looking for rock piles. I'll put this thing on a 100-foot scan. I'll put this thing on a 100-foot scan on each side. So if you notice right here, that's a 100-foot mark. Well, on each side, I'm making a 200-foot sweep everywhere I go. And I know if I see a rock pile 100 feet to my left or 100 feet to my right, all I have to do is touch that rock pile, mark it, come back around, line up with my EV1 sensor, and I can hit that rock pile first cast. It's that simple, that fast. You can do it during a tournament, which is a big deal to me because a lot of times we do a lot of scouting during tournaments. So to be able to just look at that rock pile, mark it, turn around, line up with the EV1, throw at it. I mean, you're just fishing so quick. And plus, I have the confidence that what I see, what's there is what's actually going to be there. So I'm not going to miss anything. I'm not going to go through an area and wonder, did I see that rock pile? Should I go through it again? I'm not doubling back on on tracks just to make sure I didn't miss anything. I know that this is going to pick it up. But Raymarine E-Series, I'm running 2 of these at the console. I have an ES127, an ES128. Only features between the two is one has side vision capabilities, one has down vision capabilities, but since they network together, I can see any transducer from any unit, and I also have an ES128 on the front with down vision capabilities. And all these units looking at each other, if I'm on the front and I want to look at my side vision on the back, all I have to do is select that transducer. If I mark a waypoint on this one, it's going to mark a waypoint on every unit as well. Favorite thing on my boat in 2016, lot more software updates coming down the pipe. They've been working with the anglers with what they call the freshwater project. We've been telling them how to perfect everything, even though they're perfect now to me, but everything can always get better. So they got some really exciting things coming in the future, simple software updates. You get these units now, and with the software updates in the future, it'll just constantly keep improving.
They may be sending, periodically they may be contacting some of the pros to, come out with